skippin', you
Trippin'.
So in our project, If You Skippin You Trippin, we were seeing if people's responses to our question, would you ever skip school, would change if we added a little special piece of information.
Our first question was, would you ever skip school? Our second question was, would you ever skip school? But this time we added a little more information. Before we collected our data, we predicted that for question number 1, the majority of the people would say yes.
For question number 2, we predicted that most people would say no since they believed that the administration would see their responses. So this is how we designed our experiment. We took our 50 students and we each asked them question 1 and question 2, and then after gathering the results, we compared them.
Hey, will you answer the survey for me?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
After collecting the data from 2 days, we made graphs that showed the number of people who responded yes and the number of people who responded no for each of the 2 questions. We made a bar graph and a pie chart for each question.
After looking at the graphs, we saw that there was a big difference in question number 1 and question number 2.
If you look at the 2 pie charts, the one on the left is showing the results for question 1. 80% of the people who were asked, would you ever skip school, answered yes. When looking at the second pie chart on the right for question 2, 68% of people said no, that they would not skip school when administration would see the results.
When looking at the bar graphs, you can see how many people responded yes or no for each question. Looking at question 1, you can see that 40 people said yes. When looking at question 2, you can see that 34 people said no.
Based on our data, we can conclude that adding information to a question does have an effect on how people respond to the same question.